Hey Crusher, it's Matteo from GMB Crush here and welcome in a new video episode. So before diving into the training, I just want to remind you that the GMB Crush monthly access and yearly plan have been reopened. I have added access to several video trainings and the GMB Crush custom GPT is also included on each monthly and yearly plan. So right now, once you plug into GMB Crush, once you start running your own GMB audit, GeoGrid audits, and so on, you can fully analyze all the GMB audits and ranking reports directly within ChatGPT, as we have integrated the GMB Crush APIs with OpenAI. So if you are not yet familiar with the GMB Crush, let me explain now what this tool is all about. Number one, the GMB Crush white label audit feature. Generate customized GBP audit reports comparing any Google business profile of your choice against the top 3 performers in your chosen keywords, location, and device. Share reports with your team and clients, identify gaps, and find new optimization opportunities. Number 2, the GMB Crush GeoGrid feature. Get detailed Google Maps ranking reports for your selected keywords and location, providing precise location insights for each pin on the maps. Number 3, the GMB Crush analytical feature. You can create a white label GBP stat reports by connecting your Google business profiles to GMB Crush, analyze behavioral and engagement metrics over time, including CTR insights and weekly or monthly data breakdowns for better SEO decisions. Number 4, the GMB Crush lead generation feature. You can access up to 1,000 unclaimed GBP profiles on a monthly basis, turning them into valuable client opportunities. All right, so before moving on with the training, just a quick reminder. Until the end of the month, you can get the step-by-step video course access to grow your Google business profile from zero to local 3 pack in just 30 days. Additionally, you can unlock instant access to GMB Crush, the GPT Crush Academy, access to all our GMB SOPs and location pages SOP, access to the GMB Crush custom GPT, using the coupon GPT Crush April at the checkout to grab a sweet 20% off in your first month. So let's now move into the training. Okay, so in the first part of this video, we will see how to do the GMB audit, a GMB audit using the GMB Miner audit tool from GMB Crush. With this tool, with this feature, you can check any Google business profile you want, even if you don't have access to it, and compare it with the top 3 competitors. So step number 1, you need to insert here your target keyword. In this case is newborn photographer in Nottingham. Then you need to insert here your targeted search location. In terms of selecting a device, you can choose if you want to run the GMB audit, the GBP audit, as if you are a user checking the Google Maps search results on mobile or desktop, okay? All right, so we are now selecting desktop. Then, as I say, we need to input our targeted search location, Nottingham, and then we need to click to confirm the location, okay? So I will select Nottingham once again. Next part, we need to set the GeoGrid option. So here I will pick up 2 points with distance between the points is going to be 2 kilometers between each GeoGrid points, as this lets you run a quick and free audit, and it will help us to see initially how the business profile ranks from the center of the search, the center of location, up to 5 kilometers away. We are now in the process of updating the full GMB Crush design, so we will also include more details related about the distance between points as per this specific section of the audit, okay? Once we need to click the Search Now button, confirm choices, and in the next step, we need to choose a Google Business Profile. So if you already connected a specific Google Business Profile to GMB Crush, you will see it already, or if you already made an audit for a specific business profile, you will also see it under the existing My GMB. If you don't have access to a specific business profile, if you just want to audit any specific profile of your choice, you need to click Add a new GMB. Then you can search for your chosen wanted GMB profile from the results. You can also type a specific business profile name here, as we have connected GMB Crush. If you cannot find any specific business profile within the From Results tab or the Search Property tab, you will need to insert a CID number. We have already included more details on how to do that inside the Advanced GMB Ranking training, which is now available for all the monthly users. And if you are not a GMB Crush user, if you want to try the software, you can now get access to the GMB Crush monthly and yearly plan using the coupon GPT Crush April to grab a sweet 20% off at the checkout, and the code is valid until the end of this month. Okay, so let me pick up the CID number of this specific Google Business Profile. Bam. I will now enter the CID number. Excuse me, I need to insert it in the CID search field. And as you can see, the selected property is Alison Edwards photography. Okay, so now we need to choose the competitors. Okay, so once you choose the business profile you want to compare with the top 3 competitors, we now need to pick the top competitors. Here too, you can choose them how you like, top 1, top 2, or top 3, as you prefer. For some reason, you know, sometimes it happens that clients are asking you to audit a specific business profile. So that's why I'm saying you can pick up the top 1, top 2, and top 3 as you prefer. So in this specific case, I will go with Camila, and then I have already run a search using the GeoSwitch option inside the GMB Crush Chrome extension. So I will pick up this one and this one as well. Okay. Usually you can pick the top 1, top 2, and top 3, okay? So for this specific audit, I just want to go with this, and that. I will now click confirm, and I will click go to move into the final step. Okay, so once you have confirmed your choices, GMB Crush starts to loading up and collect all the data from the Google Business Profiles and your chosen Google Business Profile. So basically we are collecting all the data from each business profile, from each website linked to those business profiles, and all the data from your chosen Google Business Profile in terms of website data and GBP profile data as well. Okay, so how fast it loads depends on how much data these profiles have. That includes both the business profile, of course, and the website linked to it. When it finished to loading, you will get a notification here, and then you can click on the wizard button here to generate the full report. We need to wait a bit. The report will show all the insights comparing your chosen Google Business Profile, with the top 3 competitors. Okay, so we need to wait a little bit. I think we are almost done. It seems that Now we are just waiting for the chosen Google Business Profile to load up. So we're done. Okay. So now, as I say, we just need to click the wizard button to generate the entire report. If you want to get a quick, if you want to have a quick look, you can just scroll down just to see audit data. All right, so we need now to click, as I say, the wizard button, and we can generate the full report. Okay. Boom. Once we're here, we can click the share this report button. So basically you can copy the link and you can share the report with your clients. You can also click on each little pencil icon next to each section so that you can customize the GMB Wizard audit report. And additionally, if you want to hide or blur a specific part of the audit, you can also do that. Okay. So let's say that we want to hide the category section. You just need to click Save Changes, and then to verify the changes, you simply need to click the share URL. And as you can see, the category sections from the GBP audit report is gone. If you want to enable it again, you simply double click and save changes once again. We made this specific function because if for any reason you want to hide or blur the full report, if you need to share this report with clients and for some reason you just want to hide or blur a specific section, you can do that. Okay, once you here, you can, once you have customized your report, you can also click the download PNG button here on the top and right side to download the full PNG file, and then you can embed the PNG file directly into your WordPress website so that you can further customize your report within your company website URL. Okay, so now let's have a look at some information from this audit so we can start reading together. All right, so the overall score here is 65%, so there is definitely some work to do on reviews, average ranking, and the site link. Let's look at some of my recommendations. So remember, this score doesn't tell the full story, so we need to look deeper to really understand it. Okay, so the main business category here looks fine, but if we check the extra categories from the competitor in first place, we see that they are more focused on photography services and photo studio. So it looks like Google likes this combo of a category with strong topical relevancy for photography services and studio. So my advice here is to do what the competitor in the first place did, and later we will see how to reverse engineering their sitemap to improve your own sitemap as well. So the extra categories should always match your sitemap, your website sitemap content, while the homepage of your website, as we said several times, should be fully aligned with the primary business category of your Google Business Profile and your primary main business location, which is Nottingham in this specific case. We will go deeper in this later, don't worry, but this is the standpoint. Now about ranking, let's have a look at the three-pack insights. It looks like reviews and local justifications have a big impact. So what local justifications are those small text snippets that Google shows in the local three-pack, okay? So let me show you about this. So newborn photographer, Nottingham, as you can see, there are several local justifications. So for example, the GPP competitor in the first place has this little local justification here, which is basically a content snippet from a specific review. Such a gentle touch, and we felt so safe with our baby in their hands, and so on. So all of the three business here have a local justification in place. So it seems that Google is paying close attention to the business reviews, and Google seems to highlight reviews with certain keywords in, as this helps validate the business is what the business is really about. Okay, so here there are three different reviews, and all of them talk about baby, the newborn experience, okay, or include words like our baby or newborn. That's it. All right. So in this niche, it seems that reviews are super important, especially if they mention keywords like newborn or baby or photographer and so on. Okay. You will also need to think more about search intent here, as the reviews are key. Same thing in the next step. Your profile also show some reviews in the local snippet. I can see this clearly here, but maybe some important keywords are missing in your reviews. We will check that later in the next part of the audit. So moving on, you are doing great organically here. You are in a position number 1 for your targeted keyword, and the competitor that ranks in position number 1 in the local tree pack ranks in position number 2 here in Google search. And I just want to remark that the Google Maps and Google search use different algorithms, so you need to understand both sides. Okay, so sometimes it happens that the home page or the overall website of the Google Business Profile in position number 1, it contains it's using different words and entities, not only in the home page but also in the service pages, location pages, and so on. We'll see next how we can, as I say, how we can fully reverse the sitemap of the website linked to the GBP profile in position number 1, so that we can see which pages are we missing out, and how we should further refine our sitemap, service pages, location pages, and so on in order to cover that optimization gap. Let's now move on. In terms of business attributes, if there is anything that you are missing, you should also include it. The orange ones, the orange business attributes are the ones you don't have. So if you see anything that makes sense for your business, you should always include it as well. For the zip code, your business address is not visible. You have an SAB business, but Google seems to prefer businesses with a visible address. Don't worry, you can still work on optimizing to improve this. And in terms of zip codes, these are the zip codes where most of the searches on Google are coming from. So your location pages should be targeting these areas too. In this way, if someone in these zip codes is searching, for example, for a newborn photographer, you have a better chance to get clicks directly into your website. So let me return once again into the zip code comparison tab, which is here. So my recommendation is building your initial set of location pages targeting all of these areas here. So when you build such location pages and you start getting traffic from those locations, and if you embed your Google Maps into those location pages, and as I say, if they rank well, you will steal traffic on autopilot from the competitors, okay? In terms of location pages and in terms of creating the right geo-signals, my recommendation is always to check choose area snippet here. So you can click the choose area button here, and as you can see, Google already shows you the most popular areas for that keyword or for that main primary business category we are going after through the audit. So if you click on these areas, let's say this one, you will see exactly how to target the keyword of the area and which geo signals you should add into your page. So for example, here we should have an individual location page targeting newborn photographer, which is the primary keyword, which is strongly tied up to the primary business category. And then we got both the geo signals that we should include into that location page. So we should create the full content about this location in Nottingham, and additionally within this within this individual location page, we should also mention all of these others location as well. Okay, these are pages. So as I say, these are the pages you should create. So you should identify the main cluster of popular locations, and then check which other locations are recommended in relation to your chosen popular location, and you should start optimizing the primary location page by including the primary keyword, the location, and all the other sub locations. Okay, there is a full training on location pages inside the GMB Crush Advanced Rank Training, and we go even deeper inside the GMB Crush 30 Days Ranking Challenge. You can access to both with 20% off coupon using the code GPT Crush April, which is valid until the end of this month. So yes, Google is already showing you how to arrange the keyword and what geo signals you should include into your location pages, sub-location pages, and so on. You can even, as I say, explore more areas from there. This is super important. But now let's go back to the GMB Crush audit report. Okay, so scroll down and we will go step by step into all the things we are talking about. No worries. Now, GeoGrid. So when it comes to GeoGrid, I don't want to waste your time. You should directly looking at the Google Business Profile with the crown icon next to it. Okay, so that's the business profile that is basically beating all the other GBP profile as it's ranking high in all areas. This business, in short, is getting the most branded searches, most of the GBP traffic, most of the clicks, most of the interactions. So what does it mean? It means that their site map is well organized, their site pages are sending the right signals with the right content, the right keywords, and the right topical structure. Okay, so this is going to be our main reference for the audit, and this is, as I said, the Google Business Profile with the most visibility. It's quite clear. Okay, now let's have a look at the reviews. So the average review count in the top 3 is 102. You have 97, so that's good. You are already above the average for the top 10 and for yeah, for the top 20 as well. So reviews are in a good place. Now I recommend you to improve your photo game. You can, for example, ask your clients to upload more photos from their phones directly, or you, while doing your photo shoots, you can take some photos using their phones, and then you can ask them to upload those pictures to your Google Business Profile. Why? Because in this way, the location data from their phones will be saved directly into the photos. That geodata helps sending stronger signals to Google when photos are uploaded directly by clients from real locations. Okay? Super important. Let's now move into the analysis of the categories. SOP. The primary category for the top 3 is once again photographer. Additional categories, photography studio. So as I say, you should focus your GBP categories optimization strategy around photography studio and photography services, and then you will also need to enhance your sitemap, location pages and service pages, including such additional business category and so on. We are going to see that later on. Okay, let's now move into the picture. We have already had a closer look to that. GBP posts are not super important for this specific case, so you should not worry much. But my recommendation here in terms of Google Business Profile, it's to be sure that you have one Google Business Profile for each page of your website. So you should open up each page of your website, take the top 200 words from that specific page, rephrase that content, create a business post, and link back from the Google Business Post back to that specific page using the Book Now or the Learn More CTA button from the GBP post, so that you can link back each Google Business post to that specific page. So once again, in terms of reviews, I can tell you that your reviews response rate is absolutely great. And as we have seen in the previous part of the GBP audit, you have a good number of reviews. Also, your review velocity is matching the same as your competitors. This is very important. So basically, the speed that you are getting the reviews looks the same as the top 3 competitors. So 19. So in the review velocity metric, the review velocity metric is basically expressing days at which each listing accumulates the latest 20 reviews. So this is super important. And for anyone watching, if your review speed is too fast or too slow compared to your top competitors, you are not matching the industry standard. Let me repeat this once again. You are not matching the industry standard if your review speed is too fast or too slow compared to your top GBP competitors, okay? And that, of course, can hurt your ability to rank in the local 3-pack. Let's make another example. If the top 3 are strong brands and getting reviews every week, but you only get 1 review per month, that's a huge, huge problem. So always keep an eye on review velocity. As we say, this is super, super important. Now, you can also explore the reviews of your competitors inside the audit. You can click show reviews so that you can visualize the latest reviews or all the reviews, okay? Okay, let's now move into the place topic analysis. So all the attributes displayed in orange color are the attributes that other listings have and you don't. Okay, so in terms of attributes, in this specific section, we are referring to specific word of trust, specific keywords, specific words that are popping up inside your top 3 competitor reviews, and we are referring to those word of trust keywords marked in orange. So those are the keywords, the word of trust that are not showing up within your GBP profile reviews, okay? So you should always have a closer look here as well. So in terms of, let's make an example, okay? So in terms of brand mention here, you are doing well, your brand shows up in 2% of the reviews here. So you are basically matching the competitor number 1. So what you need to do here, you simply need to collect more review and try to fit some of these keywords within your customer reviews, okay? You should always ask for reviews that include some of these important keywords, word of trust, specific words, okay? Additionally, right now your reviews don't mention any specific location, so I suggest you to ask your real customer to mention the place where the photo shoot happened, or even just the area they came from. Mentioning location plus experience helps a lot, and from what we see here, Google is looking for experience-based validation, because this is a sensitive type of business working with babies, okay? So Google prefers reviews that talk about the full experience, and right now some important words are missing inside your reviews. So my recommendation is check competitor number 1, number 2 to understand what's working in terms of missing word of trust, missing keywords, missing any specific word that is missing within your own reviews, okay? So here are some keywords you should try to include in new reviews: baby, family, brand, atmosphere, attention, family, natural, future, and so on, okay? So your brand mention, as I say, is good. So now let's have a look about your business description, GMB title and description also. The GMB title also looks good, no problem here. In terms of GBP description, you should also check which keywords are missing there. You can export the keywords file as a CSV file, and you can copy your current GBP business description and then go to ChatGPT or any tool like that and say, hey, here is my GBP business description, match it with these keywords from the CSV file, okay? In the next part of the video, no worries, I will also show you how to optimize your business description using entities, keywords, and even data from your top competitors. Right, so now let's check another important section from the GBP audit wizard, okay? So we are now going to look into the GMB site link analysis. Here we break down basically some key metrics from each website linked to each Google business profile. So first, you actually have here the highest score. That means mathematically your number looks the best on paper, but somehow the competitor in position number 1 probably arranged their website content in a way that works better for the Google Maps algorithm. So yes, your work is great on paper, but maybe some parts are too over-optimized, and a bit of the optimization could actually bring better results for your Google business profile. So as you can see, competitor number 1 has 4 as it's actually one of the lower score, have a lower score, as a lower score than you, but they are getting better real world results. So you might have too many pages on the website competing with each other, maybe some sort of keyword cannibalization within the pages of your website. It means that basically you have multiple pages on the website that are competing for the same keyword or for a similar keyword or for a similar keyword that Google sees as keywords targeting the same search intent. Okay, let's now move next. Still, your site is very fast. You have a great number of of indexed pages, and your backlink profile is strong. So again, on paper, your score is the best, but not everything that looks perfect in theory works perfectly in the Google Maps algo. So we will dive deeper into that as well later on. Even your rating score is very high. So for this specific section, in terms of brand rating, the brand score calculation includes number of reviews, number of indexed pages, page score speed, domain authority, on-page SEO score, and so on. So your brand rating is definitely strong, is the strongest one. And once again, for opening hours, you don't have any major issues. Also, that part looks good to me. Okay, now in the next part of the video, we are going to see how to compare your sitemap with your competitor's sitemap. We will also take the sitemap from the website linked to your chosen Google business profile, as I say, and compare it with the sitemap of the website linked to the GPT competitor in position number 1. We will also look at the prompts you can use to do this, to reverse engineering, and how to use the GMB Crush custom GPT to fully optimize your sitemap, filling any missing gaps, or simply make your website structure even stronger. We will check everything to make sure that also your on-page optimization is 100% done right. And once that's done, you will just need to create content, fix it, and fully optimize it. So in the next steps of the video, I will also show you how to optimize your home page, as I say, and compare it to what's working with the competitor number 1. We will also have a closer look to reviews data, business description, Google Business Post, and so on. Just a quick reminder, if you haven't joined GMB Crush yet, you can get 20% off your first month using the coupon code I placed in the video description and or in the first pinned comment. So now let's go in the next part of the video, and we'll see how to compare the competitor sitemap with your own website. So once again, you can be sure that your sitemap is fully optimized and ready for ranking. Let's go.